Couples Court with the Cutlers.
We are here for the case of ROSS-BENNETT versus Chappelle. You all have been together 3 years. You all met at a gas station.
Yes, Your Honor.
And I want to know why you have brought your significant other to court today.
Well, Your Honor, I'm here today because I'm 5 months pregnant with our 3rd child, and I'm actually trying to see if he's actually continually cheating with his ex right now. I need to know.
All right, Mrs. Chappelle, you hear what she's saying about you. Are you cheating?
No, Your Honor, and today I'm here to prove I'm not cheating on her. I do really love my family and want my family.
Ms. ROSS-BENNETT, what are you wanting this court to do?
I just need to know the truth. Is he still cheating so I can move on with my life? And honestly, if he is, I'm just done because I'm tired of going over the same thing over and over again.
So what would be the last straw for you?
If his lie detector test come back that he lied, that's the last straw.
And
that's
so everything is at risk.
That's the last straw.
So, Mr. Chappelle, do you want this to work?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, but what does she mean to you?
She means everything. That's my best friend. I don't have nobody but her.
Honestly, it's just this bond we got. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. And
look at that career.
It's a bond we got, and honestly, I ain't really cared about nobody else like I care about him.
All right, Mrs. Chappelle, you want to prove to her that you are not cheating?
Yes, Your Honor. I've been clean of cheating and all that for a year now, Your Honor.
For a year?
Yes, Your Honor.
But you don't believe it. I'm looking at the look on your face. Like,
no, Your Honor, I don't believe it at all.
So what happened in the past?
Well, in the past, the first thing in the past, he told me the car he was driving was his family member car, and it was a woman car the whole time, so.
All right, wait a minute. Tell me about how is he driving a car and telling you it's somebody else's?
We actually got into an argument when I was pregnant. I had just found out I was pregnant with our 1st child. We got into an argument and my hormones all over. And I told him, I'm like, get out, don't come back. But I didn't mean it. And next thing I know, a week later, his family calling me like, yeah, he has a new woman. And that's when I'm like, okay.
So when his family is calling you saying he's got somebody new and you're pregnant with his child.
Yes.
How were you feeling about that?
Honestly, I was stressed out, depressed, hurt. Like, I was there in the whole pregnancy by myself. Like, nobody was there but my family. Like, he came towards the end of my pregnancy.
So what happened with this car?
The car, he came over and he came to pick me up to take me to get something to eat. We're in the car. He went into the gas station first because we had to get gas. And while he go in the car, I'm in there doing investigation. And I open the glove compartment. It's a box of Magnum condoms. Like, not a little box, not the 3 in a pack. It's a big box of Magnum condoms. Like, you need it for a month to supply.
Whose car was he saying? Was he saying it was his car?
No, he said it was his family car.
Mr. Chappelle, whose car was it?
Your Honor, it was a family member car. It wasn't my condoms or anything that she found in the car.
Okay, well, Ms. ROSS-BENNETT, I mean, it makes sense. It's not his car, so anything you find in there probably doesn't belong to him. Why do you think that is an indication that he's cheating?
Because that was the only time I found something in the car. I went back when he came and took me to the OB appointment. I found the perfume, the mail with her name on there. Like,
can I object?
It was more evidence to just verify that it wasn't a family member's car. So,
but whose car was this?
It was a woman car.
How did you find this out?
Well, one time he was by my house and his family member was over there. The family member showed me the password to his phone and he did not know of it. And like the night he went to sleep, I got up, I'm going to the bathroom and I took the phone with me and I went through it and I seen him tell her, drive safe, hon. And I'm like, drive safe? Oh, that was already answered enough questions.
Hold on. How did you know she owned the car, though?
Well, I actually, when I got the information, I took the license plate and I actually put it in, it's like a thing you can go online and look up who the vehicle owns.
Yeah. So you just a regular Sherlock Holmes.
As a woman, I'm not gonna sit around and look like nobody fool. So I did my own investigation and it all added up.
And I'm gonna presume this woman is not his relative.
No, it's not his relative. No.
Your Honor,
Okay, Mr. Chappelle, what do you have to say about all this?
What I could say, do she have proof that it was a woman's car? Is there pictures or any of this saying it was a woman's car?
Okay, the car is registered to a woman. I think that's what she found out.
Well, that's what she says.
Well, you told her it was a family member's car, right? It wasn't a family member's car.
Your Honor, it's a family member car.
Okay, Mr. Chappelle, you're in court, you're under oath, you're supposed to tell the truth. Now, this car wasn't a family member's car, was it?
Your Honor, that's what I told her in the beginning. that it was a family member car until I got the picture of the condom box. The perfume, I don't know what she's talking about.
All right, Mr. Chappelle, you've taken this car, you've driven it all the way around the block, you still haven't answered my question. So park the car, and just answer my question. This was not a family member's car, was it?
Yes, Your Honor, it was a family member's car.
Who is this woman? Do you know her?
But, Your Honor, how did she not...
Yes or no question?
Yes, Your Honor.
You know her?
Yes, Your Honor.
How do you know this woman?
She's a friend, Your Honor.
Wink, wink.
What kind of friend?
She's not a family member.
No, Your Honor.
Why did you tell your girlfriend it was a family member's car?
Because the way Ashley will react about the situation. If she would have knew right then and there, it wouldn't have been a good situation.
It ain't a good situation now.
You right.
Were you intimate with her?
No, not at the time, Your Honor.
Not at the time.
What time were you intimate with her?
She said we didn't break up.
We didn't.
But from get out and don't come back, I took it as I'm going to leave and don't come back. I'm here to prove I'm not cheating on her. I do really love my family and want my family.
Okay, Ms. Ross-Bennett, did you tell him get out and don't come back?
I mean, I didn't say don't come back. I just said get out. I didn't say, oh, don't come back. I said just get out, because we was arguing. It was like, gonna go back and forth, so I just said get out, like.
She never said come back. She said get out and don't come back.
All right, but let me make sure I got this story. You tell him get out. He calls a friend, let you use her car, and I think you have hinted that you all had sex after you got out. Is that true?
2 months later.
So did you continue to have interaction with this woman?
We was friends for the 2 months. Once Ashley put me out in March, that's when I met the girl.
Okay, so you met her after you got put out.
Yes.
And 2 months after meeting her, you all hooked up.
Correct.
No.
Okay, so after all this, y'all managed to get back together.
We had a baby together. I was trying to make it work. I feel like, oh, he could change, he could change. It felt like he changed for a while. It was some months, you know? And then, like, I had my son. Everything was okay. And then I found out I had postpartum. And then here he go. He gone again. Like, he just can't stay around when you need him. He just around, you know, when he want to be around.
What makes you believe he's cheating now?
Oh, I've seen it this year now, like writing women on dating sites.
Okay, right. What is this about dating sites?
I'm not having sexual contact with no woman.
That's hard to believe.
Why do you believe he's cheating now?
Okay, so we got into a little argument, like always. Any couple gonna argue, but he run from his situation. He don't know how to communicate. Like, it's a communication problem. And he just, okay, I'm gone.
Where did he tell you he was going?
He told me that wasn't my business, so I don't know.
So, Mr. Chappelle, where did you go?
Everywhere, Your Honor.
Okay. Hanging out with friends?
Yeah, pretty much. I wasn't with no women.
If you asked her where she's going and she told you none of your business, what would you think?
She was probably with somebody.
Okay. So you're not helping. You're not helping your
But he said he was
argument.
hanging out with his buddies.
I know what he said, and I also heard what he said to his wife. And what he said to her was, none of your business.
But he's allowed to hang with his buddies, right?
Don't even try it.
He's allowed to hang out with his buddies, right? That's a yes or no question.
I can't, so.
It depends on how you came at him, but, you know, I get that.
So you said something about dating sites.
Yes.
Why do you believe he's on dating sites or using dating apps?
Well, we were supposed to go out to dinner. We did go out to dinner, but when he came home, he had an attitude like he didn't want to go. We had planned this for like 3 days prior to us going out to dinner with the family. We get there, we eat, I left it alone. I see his phone study going off, but you know, he turned it on silent so I wouldn't hear it anymore, and then he put it in his pocket. And after we left dinner, we got home, he went to the restroom, but he left the phone on the bed. And when I seen it on the bed, I'm like, okay, a woman, you know, I'm gonna go through it. So I went through it, I picked it up, I go through it, and I see her calling as I went through. She wasn't just calling like trying to talk, she was trying to FaceTime him. So I see the texts, I text her back. I said, who is this? And she was like, oh, really? So now you don't know who I am? Okay, then, bye.
But you're on.
All right, but Chappelle, I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt.
That's going
I
too
really
far.
was. Who was this woman? Did you meet her on a dating site?
Yes, Your Honor.
What's her relationship to you?
There is no relationship. It was only a one-day thing.
But they FaceTiming at work. He at work, but he FaceTiming her, so it was something.
That's all it was, conversation.
But why is this woman saying to his girlfriend, you don't know who I am, that indicates that there's been more than one day of conversation.
Thank you. My point exactly. And next thing I know, he was texting an ex too.
So this is also recent that he's been texting with his ex?
Yes. Her boyfriend or whatever, he reached me on Facebook and was telling me how they got into it when he was there and how he's still contacting her and...
What contact are you having with his ex?
Your Honor, there is no contact over the year of May 2016. Me and that girl haven't contacted each other, no sexual contact, nothing.
No email, no FaceTime, no Facebook?
I'm on phone punishment, Your Honor.
You're on phone punishment?
Yeah.
Okay, so... And so what is phone punishment?
Phone punishment goes back from the last incident in February. She said, since you want to do this, I'm going to take the phone. That's why I have no phone today.
You see that? Homegirl slapped it down.
He ain't going to have it in.
There'll be none of that.
I'm not going to help him talk to the women. If he going to do it, he better go out there and do it himself.
All right, to get to the bottom of this, the court has engaged the services of licensed private investigator Eric Eccles. Ron, would you please escort Mr. Eccles into the courtroom?
Yes, sir. They don't notice.
Right, Mr. Eccles, how are you doing today?
Fine, Your Honors. How are you doing?
Doing good. It's good to see you.
How you doing, ma'am?
In connection with this case, what did you do in your investigation?
Well, I went undercover and I posed as a litigant and that I was being accused as a person who was cheating on his spouse.
All right, so in this case, what did you uncover?
We started engaging in our conversation about the nature of his relationship with someone he had met on an internet site.
February, like this last February, or recent. That's a recent time.
See, that shit was just talking on the phone. I ain't never smashed that girl. She think I smashed her. She telling them I smashed the girl. You ain't touched that girl.
So basically, he said he never touched the girl. Is that correct?
So in this actual video clip, he did say that he never, in his terms, smashed her.
And you believed him?
At this particular time, yes, I did.
Okay, what else happened?
Well, now myself and Mr. Chappell's getting a little bit more comfortable, and I started talking to him in reference to texting his ex-girlfriend.
Okay.
So y'all must be still texting each other. She must have called Texas.
Okay, so by reviewing this, he denied texting his girlfriend.
And you
believe? And at this time, I still believe it.
So, did you find anything incriminating?
Well, I tell you, Your Honor, at one point, I was believing everything that he was telling me, and then I started talking to him about a situation where he went out a couple of nights ago. And at this point, I was surprised by his response.
All right, let's see the tape.
She just staying out again. Matter of fact, 2 days before we got here.
So you was out with the girl?
Your Honor, it was no woman.
You just said it was on tape. Are you telling me to believe you and not believe what I just saw?
Your Honor, you can believe me.
How do you
I am. You just said I was with another girl.
I was just out, Your Honor.
But was you with a woman, though? That's what she said. Did you hear her?
No, it's all different types of women in the world.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Chappell.
Look,
Mr.
we
Chappell.
are asking you about the types of women. I'm asking you.
It wasn't no let's hang out or any of this, just me and her or any of that. I was out riding, being honest.
Mr. Eccles, did he give you any more information?
Well, no, he didn't. But what I found, he does something what I call diverted denials. In other words, he tries to take you around and round and round until you get to the right spot.
I'm so tired of that circle he's been on.
Yeah, so that's something that he does, and then you have to really zero in and give him a specific question. And that's what I determined. But I couldn't determine through that interview process that he was actually having sex with any of the individuals, but I did find him questionable.
To further get to the bottom of this, the court has ordered a polygraph test of Mr. Chappell, and we have the result. The court would like to call former Special FBI Agent Kendall Scholl. Ron, would you please escort Mr. Scholl into the courtroom?
Yes, Your Honor. Go ahead and take the witness stand.
Mr. Scholl, we need you today.
I did.
Please have a seat. Thank you for being here.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right. You performed a polygraph examination of Mr. Chappell. Is that correct?
I did, Your Honor.
You asked Mr. Chappell, did you have sexual contact with the girl you were communicating with from the dating site? What was his response to that question?
His response was no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that he was truthful.
Don't clap yet now. It ain't over.
Ms. Ross-Bennett, you're not convinced?
No.
All right, well, we have one last question.
Okay.
You asked Mr. Chappell, have you had sexual contact with your ex since May of 2016? What was Mr. Chappell's response?
His response was no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that he was truthful.
There it is.
I'm done, like really done. Like you literally stayed out all night with women when your kids at home. I'm pregnant, but you out with women. No, I'm done.
Well, it sounds like you've made a decision.
You can stay out all night, like that's just crazy.
We have resources with this court to help you figure out how to move forward with your life, whether it's with him or without him. And I would say to both of you, do not cheat yourself out of an opportunity to have a healthy, happy relationship. Court is adjourned.